What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If it is the first time you're touching down on this channel, welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. As y'all know, as y'all can see, I am back with an upcoming hat releases video. It's been a minute since I have done this series. I kind of shelved it or retired it a while back because I felt like hats were just in a very monotonous space. That does not mean that there weren't good hats dropping. There's always good hats dropping. Week after week after week, I think there's at least one good hat drop in the mix. But I did feel like a lot of the hats at the time that I stopped doing this series were just kind of looking the same. But I do feel like the personality and that uniqueness that I like about fitted hats is having a resurgence, and I want to make sure I'm showing y'all what is available week to week. So upcoming hat releases is back. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love. I would really appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comment section, are you happy to see this series making its return? The first drop we're getting into is from DomePeaceNY, and I wanted to talk about this one first because a while ago on Instagram I asked if people preferred the variety style drops that we see now, where there are different styles, different colors, or do they miss the more uniform drops where there were different teams all in the same style. And a lot of people actually said that they missed the more uniform drops, which I thought was interesting because I'm a big fan of the variety drops. The uniform drops definitely had their upside, but I really do like the variety pack style drops. So this is a more uniform drop coming from DomePeaceNY. Red crown, black visor, black buttons. Looks like gray UVs and gray accents. I'm digging it. It's not bad at all. It's a very kind of, it gives me like OG Jordan vibes. Like if you have any of the classic Jordans, you got a great match right there off rip. Now this Cubbies out of the mix is a little bit different. That one seems to be a tonal red, and then so is the Detroit. That one is also a tonal red, and they're a little bit of a switch. That one seems to have, you know, white on the interior of the front logos, black outline, while the two tones seem like they have gray on the interior of the front logos with white outlines. Either way, I don't think you can go too wrong, but it seems like there's two styles. These are coming out today at 1 p.m. Eastern, so by the time you're watching this video, they should already be out. Next, of course, we got to talk about Hat Club's 824 pack. This is a pack obviously inspired by Kobe Bryant. You got the snake print on the crowns of the hat. Very, very, very well done. These look great. Like, there's obviously been like so many hats over the years of like, you know, custom and exclusive fitted hats inspired by Kobe Bryant, but I think these are super well executed. And it's not too many hats. There's 4 hats. There's 3 5950s and 1 A-frame. I believe it is 940, right? Yeah, there's 1 A-frame. Personally, my favorite is that purple LA script. I think that one goes crazy. But then after that, I definitely like the black and white two-tone with the gold. Let's get into some of the details. And obviously these do drop on 8/24, so that's Sundays. I'm telling y'all, that black and white two-tone, it's a good look. Good look. If you like a trucker, you got the trucker in there, the trucker A-frame. These are clean, solid designs. The snake print is tastefully done. Coming from Home Game NYC is the Scriptomets. Now this is a tonal blue hat with the red Scriptomets. Looks like a black outline, white shadow on this one. Take a look at that side patch, 2002 40th anniversary Mets side patch, flat baddie on the back. Here's a close-up on that patch. How y'all feeling about this one? Also, I don't know if anyone from Home Game is gonna be watching this video, but Home Game Japan specifically, y'all were at New York Comic-Con last year, and the fitted selection was a little sparse. Like y'all had them pretty spread out on the wall. Hopefully y'all bring more hats this year, maybe some exclusives, maybe some that are hooked to anime. I don't know, but it seems like it would be on theme if y'all decided to bring out the big guns for NYCC, just saying. But hopefully y'all have a presence there again, because I definitely want to drop by the booth, just saying, if anybody from Home Game Japan is watching this. Next drop I wanted to talk about is the Polo Ralph Lauren and New Era drop. Now this is a New Era Japan drop, so just before we even to look at the hats, you are gonna need a mail forwarder for this drop. If you don't know what a mail forwarder is, just, you know, the same platform you're on right now, type mail forwarder into YouTube. It'll come up with some good options, and it will come up with tutorials on how to use those options. So everything that you need is on this platform already. And it's not it seems like a big task if it's your first time doing it, but it's really not. You follow the directions and you'll get your package. So as I was saying, New Era Japan and Polo Ralph Lauren are teaming up, or Ralph Lauren, since people like to be very specific about how you say it. But yeah, bosses wear horses. This is one that I will definitely be trying to get my hands on. Like this is a good drop. If you grew up in New York City, especially, you know, polo has always been a vibe out here. Like I gotta get my hands on these. For You Caps actually did a polo inspired drop like maybe a year or maybe 2 years ago now, because it's been a little minute, but that drop was fire. These hats are fire. The only thing about these though, there are no fitted hats. There are no fitted hats. It's all the dad hat vibe, the 920s, you know, like the soft hats with the curved brims. I'm loving all of the Yankees, but I think the yellow one and the navy one are the ones that I'm gonna try to grab. I gotta have these. If I don't get them on release day, fine, but they will come home eventually. You should be able to see below the hat right on the screen that these are dropping on the 26th. So keep an eye out, get your mail forwarder set up if you don't have one already, and you will be able to buy these and have it forwarded to your US address. Oh, there's 2 Cubbies, so my mistake. There's 3 Yankees, 2 Dodgers, 2 Cubbies. Very simple collab that they have going on. You have the horse near the back of the hat, near the Yankees branding over the strap on the hat, and then you have Ralph Lauren script on the brim. Clean, classic. It's very polo. I think they nailed it with this one. I had to show y'all this hat from Hat Dreams. I don't normally go too crazy with hats that are inspired by specific sneakers. There are some that I have. I have Just John's the hat that he made, the cubbies that he made for the Joe Fresh Goods Don't Be Mad 992 off the top of my head. That's like the most recent one that I purchased. So boom, I have that one. And then maybe a couple of other ones in my collection. Maybe, I can't think of any. But yeah, I don't normally go too crazy with the hats that are hooked to specific sneakers. I like to do my combos myself. I like to get creative and map it out myself. I don't need somebody doing that for me. But I do really like this hat. This is a good hat, and it's not inspired per se by a specific sneaker. It's just more so inspired by like the vintage, like Jordan and Nike apparel. You can see it like flash on the screen when he's done showing the hat, but it's like all of the different kind of vintage labels and logos and stuff like that. You can see the aqua and the purple and the light blue. Very, very good hat. Love the metallics. You can see the logos flashing right now. The metallics are hitting, the colors are hitting. The hat it's a slam dunk. It's a slam dunk. I really like this one. And this is coming from Hat Dreams, dropping on Saturday. Also coming from Hat Dreams is this Commanders hat. I wanted to toss this one in there because I really don't see Commanders hats that often, especially when there's like an NFL drop. I still don't really see Commanders hats that often. So for those of y'all that might be Commanders fans, I wanted to throw this in there for y'all. The metallics are definitely dancing. I like this one. It's clean, it's calm, but it's effective. Also, I love that he went with the Kelly Green UV and not gray. I feel like gray would have just been a little bit too flat for this hat. Green was like the perfect choice. Very nice, very nice. Hat Dreams also has some other hats that are dropping, so go check out the Instagram, but those are the 2 that I wanted to talk about. So these are the college drops. There's 2 college drops I want to talk about. We're gonna run through them real quick. Lids Hat Drop is releasing their college football kickoff collection today. It should be available by the time that you see this video. So you got all of your LSU, Longhorns, Notre Dame, Michigan, North Carolina, all of the teams are in there. I don't rock hats that are not from the school that I went to. So this is not for me, but they're not bad hats. And I think if you like to either rep the school that you went to, rep maybe your kid's school, your sibling's school, whatever the case may be, rep a school that you have no affiliation with, that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I'm not knocking it. It's just not something that I do. Hat Club also dropped their syllabus collection, which is also college hats. So you have a Michigan Wolverines, Arizona State Sun Devils, Ohio Buckeyes, lots of hats in here. Sure, there's a Longhorns in the mix, more Michigan, Hawaii Warriors, lots of hats. I'm gonna just scroll through them right quick. Tar Heels, the whole nine. It was actually a pretty big collection. The Hat Club collection is available now, so if you want to take a look at anything that I just showed, those are on the website and they are starting to sell out. So if you're interested, don't drag your feet. Next, I want to get into still or style. Let me correct myself. I did hear that it's pronounced style. I heard y'all in the comment section. Style. I'll say it like that going forward when I remember. If I still pronounce it the old way that I've been pronouncing it, you know, forgive me. I pronounced it still for a very long time, so it's gonna take a while to make that change. But here it is, the Style Canada Cherry Blossom drop. They're dropping like 3 hats. This is the first one, the Blue Jays. It's very clean. I love the sky blue gray UV combination. It hits every time. The little bit of pink on there for the cherry blossoms is very nice, very nice. I will say I think this is similar to something that they have done before. If I'm not mistaken, I think Style has done cherry blossom drops in the past. So if you've missed out on those, maybe this is a second chance for you. There's also these 2 Washington Capitals hats. I've never seen these front logos before, but they're really nice. I actually like these a lot. The cherry blossoms inside the side patch are really nice. The color placement on point. Both of these designs look really, really good, especially that pink and navy one. Super clean. The black one, of course, for people who like a little bit more of a calmer look. That one might be for y'all, but yeah, both designs, these are sick. These are really nice. These also dropped today, so by the time you're watching this video, these hats should be on the Style website. Remember that Style is a Canadian site, so be prepared to pay that shipping and wait patiently for your hat. But I will say, when I purchased my Yankees, that Tiffany blue Yankees, a while ago, the shipping was pretty quick. I want to say I got my hat in like a week, like 4 or 5 days. Wasn't a big deal at all. Exclusive Fitted is dropping kind of like a baby shower duo pack or something like that. But basically there's a blue Cubbies and a pink Met. I do usually like the tricolor Met. This one I'm not too crazy about because I have a hat that looks very similar to this. I actually need to shrink it, and I need to do that for y'all on camera. This is actually reminding me. So I'm not gonna pick this up because I have something that I think is fairly similar to this, but I do think the hats are solid. The Mets joint is solid. If you like that tricolor Mets logo, you know, I'm pretty sure you're salivating about this one. You might be foaming at the mouth because it's just not something we see much of anymore. At one point, we used to see them week after week after week because it was popular. Then, of course, you know, it kind of gets put on a shelf. People slow down with using it. And now it's like something you see every now and then. There's some close-ups. Honestly, it's not my favorite Cubs front logo either. But I do know some people really do enjoy that particular Cubs front logo. So once again, as far as info, these are from Exclusive Fitted and they will be available today at 4 p.m. Eastern. So again, they should be available by the time you see this video. Burdeens Chicago is dropping this Not a Cartoon 2.0 collection with 215 Shooter. So I believe he designed all of the hats in the collection because I don't see anyone else's name credited to the designs but his. So I believe 215 Shooter designed all of the hats. Shout out to him. And they're all inspired by anime, if I'm not mistaken. If you want to see what animes, go check out his page or Burdeens Chicago, and I'm sure, you know, that'll help you kind of decipher what's what. I'm really feeling this Blackhawks. I think the Blackhawks looks great. I love how certain colors seem to run all the way through all of the hats. Like red is a major color. Red seems to be included on almost all the hats. The Cardinals, the two-tone Cardinals with the different color birds, super clean. It's a very well done hat. The whole collection together in kind of more direct lighting, but these also drop today. It's gonna drop today at 2 p.m. CST online, so whatever is left over, y'all can check the website when y'all see this video. Tomorrow on Saturday, Leaders and Vic Lloyd are dropping this Strawberry Matcha Fitted. Y'all can see the info on the screen right now. This Saturday, tomorrow, and the location, all of that information should be available on the Instagram if you want this hat. It seems like it might be a pretty limited design just because of the nature of it. It looks like some recolored camo. It's the Leaders logo, some bright colors going on. I wouldn't expect for this to have, you know, a huge run. So if you want it, make sure that you're outside to get it. Personally, I really, really like it. I'm hoping that, you know, whatever's left over, if there are leftovers, hits the site, because I would definitely like to pick one of these up. I love the color combination, that green, like that matcha green with the bright pink. It hits. It hits. I love the colors. What can I say? I love bright colors, especially when they mix well. Whoever recolored the camel, nice job. Very, very nice job. We're gonna end things off with Prociety, and you'll be able to see the drop dates for this collection on the screen. The drop dates are under each hat. So for example, this V-Backs right here drops today at 2 p.m. Eastern. It'll be out by the time you see this video. Clean black hat, gold, red, gray touches. Nothing too crazy, just a clean black fitted hat. Also dropping today, but at 6 p.m. is this trio right here. What's calling out to me immediately is that Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. I like both of the hats. The Atlanta Braves, of course, is a little bit busier because you have those racing flags on the side of the front logo, that A front logo. It's a good looking hat. It's not gonna be for everybody, but it's talking to me. I like it. It's pretty clean. I like the Phillies as well. It's a little bit calmer, calmer and cleaner. Now at 7 p.m. today, I like the staggering of the drops though, so that everybody is not on the site at the exact same time. So you got two Dodgers hats, but for two different schools. And on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern is a Dodger script and a Lakers script. Very calm designs in terms of this one. You got what, like a chrome crown, purple visor, purple button, gray UV, and then a real subtle black script to Dodgers with the 8 at the bottom. Those are the upcoming releases for the week. Down below in the comment section, let me know what y'all are thinking about scooping up. Let me know what you did pick up if you bought hats already this week. Like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love, and I will check y'all out in the next one.